millions of us right now all around the world are struggling deeply with a crap attitude, and it's just all over the place. I probably receive several every week discovery calls, which just means people can call and talk to me for free for 20 minutes to see how I might be able to help them. And attitude is at the top of the list. You know, people with procrastination, negativity, gossip, conspiracy theory, constantly talking conspiracy theory, constantly watching the news. You know, all of this brings us to a negative attitude. If we have any kind of an addiction, spending, alcohol, vaping, social media, news, whatever, it's just going to explode, right? I mean, we have this opportunity right now to change our attitude via this little video I'm doing, and it'll be your choice if you want to do the work to change your attitude. But, you know, in 4 weeks, this is an individual that I've only worked with for a month now. And they came to me with 50 years of a crap attitude, you know, very successful, very happy, great family life, just a really crap attitude. Well, we went back into time and we found it came from, of course, where most of our attitudes come from, 0 to 18. He was mimicking a male role model in the family. And he was always griping about something was never good enough, and always telling people, you know, you look better in this color than that color. And he just was, everything was a judgment, right? He had just huge judgments. So how do you change someone with 50 years of a negative, judgmental attitude to one of more contentment, more peace, more et cetera? I'm going to give you the basic outline. So what we want to do is the very first thing we need to do when we're trying to change any mental health challenges, take a look at how our breathing is done on a daily basis. And I start everyone with diaphragmatic breathing, which is deep breathing. You get oxygen to every part of the body much more easily than shallow breathing in the chest. So the number one thing I had him starting to do was deep breathing exercises several times a day throughout the day. We would do 10 diaphragmatic breaths in the morning, 10 at noon, 10 at 6 at night. And he thought I was crazy, right? He's going, David, what the hell's breathing got to do with my attitude? Well, he found out pretty quick that as long as he stayed to the schedule, his attitude was changing within the first 3 to 4 days. He couldn't believe it. Why is that? Because we're calming the brain down. We're giving it rest. We're giving it a break, right? And then the second thing he did is he started journaling. And he started journaling the things that were going well and things that weren't going well. And he started to see how many times he had a crap attitude. Well, when you see it in writing, 5 days a week, that I judge this person, I judge that person, I put this person down. At the end of it, you're either going to go, I don't want to write anymore, or I want to change. And of course, he said he wanted to change. So the very first 2 huge tips to change your attitude is going to be learning how to breathe correctly and creating a program to breathe, right? And then the second thing is going to be journaling so that you can see the issues that you have on paper. And then what was the last thing we did? Oh, I love this part. We added frequency music. So we looked for what his issues were with attitude, anger, vindictiveness, etc. And we found different frequency musics for him to listen to. 30 minutes every morning, 30 minutes every evening. Just these 3 simple steps in 4 weeks completely changed his attitude. Now, I'm going to tell you a tip. He did everything I asked him to do. He never pushed back. He continues to do that to this day, and we've got more we're going to do together. But you can change your attitude. If you need help, reach out to me at talkdavid.com. We've got this great new program, Motivation, Joy, and Attitude. We have discounts on the program. It'd be perfect if you want to shift your attitude into one that's more optimistic, positive, and self-loving. I'm David Essel. Talk David is the website. Have a beautiful day.